Before Europe called it medicine, Malawian healers were inoculating against smallpox. Oral traditions across Malawi describe healers deliberately exposing healthy people to small amounts of smallpox material to prevent deadly infection later. This is variolation, the precursor to vaccination, practiced in parts of Africa long before Edward Jenner got credit for discovering immunization in 1796. The process was precise. Take material from a mild smallpox case, introduce it into a small cut on a healthy person's arm. They'd develop mild localized infection, recover, and become immune to the deadly form that killed millions. This required deep medical knowledge, understanding that exposure to weakened disease builds immunity, knowing which cases were safe to use, and controlling infection severity. Malawian oral histories describe elders performing this during outbreaks, specifically on children, because they understood early protection was critical. European colonial doctors encountered these practices in the 19th century and dismissed them as superstition, even while simultaneously learning variolation from Ottoman and Asian traditions. The double standard: when Europeans learned it from Ottomans in the 1720s, it was scientific advancement. When Africans practiced the same technique for generations, it was witchcraft. Evidence is circumstantial: oral tradition, elder testimonies, missionary records noting some African communities had lower smallpox mortality despite no European medicine. But consistency across regions suggests real medical practice, not folklore. This fits a pattern. African medical knowledge was either stolen and rebranded, or dismissed when it couldn't be monetized. Variolation shows African healers understood immunology principles, not through microscopes, but through observation, experimentation, and generational knowledge. They were saving lives with controlled infection while Europe was still bloodletting. This is the Dossier. One truth a day until our history stands tall again. If this changed how you see African medicine, share it. These practices were science. Comment Malawi if you learned something today. Follow the Dossier.